مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Hello grade 8 students and welcome back to our ongoing process for education. It is quite clear that education starts from birth to death. Therefore, we are resuming our online learning program for the second semester of this academic year 2020 to 2021. We start our program with module 5. So open your student's book page 60 and 61 and follow my lesson explanation. Our lesson has two main objectives for today. The first one is to match 8 verbs with 8 pictures that present the verbs after presenting more PowerPoint presentation. The second objective for today is to match 5 expressions with their meaning and after presenting my PowerPoint presentation as well. Now my students, it's time to introduce today's value. We have a very important value for today. يقول النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: ليس منا من لم يرحم صغيرنا ولم يوقر كبيرنا. Our value for today is respect. Respect. We should respect each other. We should respect the elderly. We should respect every human being. That's the value for today. Now, let's go back to our lesson for today. Now, my students, the first item to tackle today is to introduce the vocabulary item. Our first word is kiss. Kiss, look at the picture. The picture shows somebody, a person kissing his little kid. Kiss means to touch with lips as a mark of attention. An example for that is the father is kissing his son. Kiss. The second word is wave. Wave. To raise your hands and move it from one side to the other as a way of greeting somebody or telling someone to do something. Wave. Wave. The girl is waving to her father, to her friends. Wave. Bow. Bow. To bend the body to show respect. For example, Muslims bow only to God. We do not bow to any other human being. We only bow to God. Then hug. 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 To press tightly, especially in the arms. Hug. For example, the girl is hugging her sister. Hug. The girl is hugging her sister. Shake hands. Shake hands. If you shake hands with someone, you take their tight hands in your own for a few moments. That's the meaning of shake hands. When you shake somebody's hands, that means that you take their tight hands in your own for a few moments. I shake hands with my friends when I meet them. I shake hands with my friends when I meet them. I shake hands with my friend only when I meet him. The past verb of shake is shock. Shock. Shock hands. Smile. Smile. A facial expression which shows amusement. Smile. For example, the above face is smiling. Always smile to other people. Smile. Show your shining smile. Always show your shining smile. Nod. Nod. To move your head down and then up or right and left. Nod. For example, the girl is nodding her head. She is nodding her head right up and down, right and left. Point. Point. To sign. To sign towards a direction, especially with your finger. To sign towards a direction, especially with your fingers. Especially with your fingers. He is pointing with his finger. He is pointing. The teacher is pointing at the students' answers on the board. Pointing. Point. He is pointing. Out of this world. Out of this world. Yes. Out of this world means amazing. Amazing. For example, Tokyo is out of this world. Tokyo is out of this world. Grab a bite. This means this man has opened the fridge to grab a bite. What does the word, the expression, to grab a bite mean? What does it mean? It means to get something to eat. The man is starving, is very hungry. That's why he has just opened the fridge to get something to eat. Grab a bite. To grab a bite. Riding a motorcycle is a bit tricky. A bit tricky. What's meant by a bit tricky? It means a little difficult. A bit tricky means a little difficult. It is a little difficult. Riding a motorcycle is a bit tricky, but you can try to get the hang of it. To get the hang of it. To get the hang means to learn how to do or use something. The, this boy must get a move on. This boy must get a move on, or the rock will kill him. What's meant by get a move on? Get a move on means to hurry up, to hurry, to speed the pace, to hurry up, to move as quickly as possible. That's what's meant by to get a move on. Now, my students, open your students book page. Open your students book page 60. Read the sentences from 1 to 8. What do the verbs in bold mean? Match them with the pictures from A to H. Mrs. Robbins kissed her boy on the cheek. Kareem moved at Jamil from the car. Kareem waved at Jamil from the car, but Jamil did not or didn't see him. Okay, for number one. Now I want you to match the pictures with their equivalent sentences. You see the pictures that match the sentences. Number one, yes, Karim kissed. Mrs. Robbins kissed. So sentence number one represent picture number G. Letter G stands for sentence number one. Karim waved at Jamil from the car, but Jamil did not see him. Excellent. Picture D. Picture D. Number three, in Japan, people bow when the emperor enters the room. Bow. bow, to bend your head as a sign of respect. That's correct. Picture E. The woman hugged her son before he left to school. Hugged. Correct. Picture A. The two men shook hands before the interview started. Right. Picture C. Come on, mom, smile. I want to take your picture. B. Picture B. Right. Number 7. Hurry. Harry. Harry nodded to show that he agreed with what I said. Nodded. Nodded. Yes. Picture F. There's there's my brother. There's my brother, said Steve, and pointed to a boy who was walking past. Right? Picture H. Correct. Now, my students, it's your turn to go back to the word wall game and do the quiz online. Okay? By this, we come to the end of our video. By this, we come to the end of our video for today. Thank you for listening and have a good day.
مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.